Mountain Lakes, New Jersey, a record of 11-2-1, and Tommy Husted, a 6-2 junior from Montvale, New Jersey, a transfer from the University of Wisconsin, and a wrestler who usually gets very strong toward the end of bouts. Tommy usually finds himself in some trouble early on and recovers nicely. We'll see what happens here.
Tom from Montvale, as Shell said, there'll be another wrestler coming out for Syracuse from Montvale, Catalfo. They were at Montvale at Passaic High School wrestling as teammates. Lehigh's Husted and Chris Catalfo Tim Catalfo. They're both juniors in college. They're both from Montvale. They're both from Passaic High. So they were teammates. Now they're wrestling at opposite schools, and this bout is one of the toss-ups. Dan Mills is the EIWA champion at 118, going at 126 this year. Husted is a transfer student, transferred to Lehigh, became eligible from Wisconsin, became eligible. He's in on a double, but countered by Mills. So far, they're near the edge. And gets the two, crosses up. I'm sure you'll have a complaint from the Syracuse bench. We will watch to see if I see anybody here. In fact, the whole bench is up. There they are. Carlin says no, but supporting points were inside and control rested with Lehigh. That's Hamid Kermashah and John Janiak are the two assistant coach, Janiak being the most upset of the three.
They're at 126, Husted leading 2-0 on the first takedown, coming at the 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Syracuse leading 6-0 on the fall at 118 by Gene Mills, winning his 16th dual meet of the year.
Mills taking a whizzer, breaking out front, trying to gain an escape. Trips, but nice follow-through by Husted. Nice move on both parts. Initiated by Mills, but countered by Husted on a counter roll. With 10 seconds coming up, Mills is out of bounds. They cross the line, and in control still rests Lehigh's Tom Husted.
The referee on the mat, Spike Israel. And this is without a doubt the finest crowd of the year here at this marvelous Stabler Athletic Center. Over 5,000 here at the Lehigh University campus.
Control still rests with Husted as the period concludes. Score 2-0.
Period ends. Larry, let's take a look at that takedown, and we'll see what kind of a call that was by Spike near the edge.
Double leg dive. They're near the edge. He's trapped the leg. They drop. He pulls the arm out. There. He's fully on the mat. Both supporting points for the Lehigh wrestlers on the mat, so there should be no question by the Syracuse bench as to why that was a takedown. It was
courtesy of the instant replay man, Sandy Snyder.
There's a caution on top.
Wait for the whistle. Wait for the whistle.
Janiak, I trust, John, you'll take a better look at that next time.
Get set.
I think you do find, Larry, in the great majority of sports events.
Husted out for one and now leads by 3.
The replay will usually show the official was right.
Well, the disadvantage that a coach has in trying to make a call, he's on the same plane. He is down there. His eyes are probably 4 feet off the ground, and he can't see what the guy who's looking down from the top can see. And I think based on that, they ought to reserve their judgment in situations
Lehigh, you got an underhook. You got first warning.
Okay, stalling against Lehigh. Underhooking, not pursuing.
Still 3-0 lead for Husted as he tries to recapture some of the points that were picked up by Gene Mills. Husted going in deep on the right leg.
This course, Shell, is, I think, another bout that could determine the seeding in the EIWA tournament, because Mills is a defending champion. 2-point takedown for Husted, trying to crowd against Mills. They drop and they cross the line, out of bounds. Score 5-0. Lehigh's Husted, I believe, got hurt in that situation. And we'll take the timeout.
Here's the takedown, Larry.
He just pursues on that leg. Drives forward, I'm sure. That's what you'll see coming up. Fans, again, booing the coaching staff of Syracuse. They're a little animated out there for reasons that I'm not so too clear about.
Okay, back now to mat action with 2:09 remaining in the second period. Husted leading 5-0. Syracuse leading 6-0 in team score.
Lehigh.
Now
Wait for the whistle.
Husted has had both. He's had a warning for stalling and a caution
Get set,
for false
Lehigh.
starts. In this situation, Mills has had a caution for false starts. Mills working against that wizard. One set. So Husted picks him up and drives him forward. Puts him towards his back. And of course, if you were in the EIWA finals last year, that would have been a 2-point near fall, but not today. Mills won the Easterns last year at Lehigh in a very controversial bout with Lehigh Santoro. Santoro this year redshirting, sitting out for the season. And escape.
5-1 now as Dale Mills escapes.
Mills from Pompano Lakes, backing away for the moment, but pursues nicely, comes in as Lehigh wrestler goes around the back, and a nice somersault by Mills, breaking free of that situation on a good counter move. Good wrestling on the both. These two guys are going at each other, and there's a backup. And now
That will be a point against
a point against Lehigh.
Point against Lehigh. The first stalling called against Dale Mills.
Again, Husted in on a single, tripping Mills, and picks up another 2-point takedown. Now coming up on a 7-2 lead. Husted of Lehigh now having over a minute and a half time advantage, and this is one of the key bouts. We said earlier, Shell, we gave 4 bouts to Syracuse and 3 to Lehigh. There were 3 toss-ups. This is one of the 3.
Takedown coming up, Larry.
Husted just picking up that single, tripping on the inside and gaining the takedown.
Back now to mat action with 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Tommy Husted.
You have a point for stalling against
Lehigh with a record of 6-2 against Dale Mills, 11-2-1 for the Orange.
Mills sitting out, gains the escape, score now 7-3.
7-3 on the escape, but Husted comes right back in deep on that left leg and brings him down again for 2. 9-3.
And really doing a job against Dale Mills, whose record this year is 11-2-1. Husted is only 6-2, joining the team.
Larry, for the first time this year, this place sounds like Grace Hall.
Well, this is, the fans know that Lehigh has to win at 126. They've got to win at 142, and they've got to win at 167.
Over 5,000 fans here at the Stabler Athletic and Convocation Center for the Eastern. The battle for Eastern wrestling supremacy. Syracuse and Lehigh.
Mills gains an escape. Score now 9-4 with 10 seconds coming up.
Time running out, and the second period ends 9-4 Husted. Let's take a look, Larry, at the earlier escape and then the quick come around for the takedown.
There's the escape. Now he just snaps him down, goes around, picks up the leg, and then slowly works in that situation.
Third and final period coming up. Husted of Lehigh leading by 4. Syracuse leading Lehigh 6-0.